everyone, today we're making tonkatsu, the delicious and yummy Japanese version of schnitzel. We've seen some really big ones that are really popular and we wanted to see what all the hype is about. So we found some thick pork chops and decided to try it out. Spoiler alert, it's hype. Let's get started. First, we'll prepare the yummy sauce. Into a pot, add 30 grams of sugar, 30 grams of soy sauce, 60 grams of Worcestershire sauce, and 60 grams of ketchup. Move to the stove. Bring the sauce to a simmer, and once the sugar dissolves, it's done. Next, we're going to very thinly cut cabbage. It's the traditional side of tonkatsu and apparently helps with digesting fried food. Once sliced, soak it in cold water to crisp it, then drain it and keep it in the fridge until later. Now the pork. We're going to remove the top layer of fat, but it's up to you. Next, pat them dry very well and poke them with a fork to tenderize them a bit. Flip and poke the other side, then season both sides with salt and pepper. The breading process is very traditional, but to the egg we're adding a bit of oil. It supposedly helps things stick better, so let's try. And the panko is just panko from the store. You can try to make fresh style panko, but not us. Start by covering the pork in flour, then remove as much of the excess as possible. Then cover it completely with egg and panko. Move to the stove. We're going to fry them at 160 degrees Celsius or 325 Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. And since they're so thick, only one fits at a time. The lower temperature will ensure they cook and get deeply golden but not burnt. Once your thermometer says 140, they're ready to be placed on a wire rack to rest. Once rested, slice it, plate it alongside a mountain of cabbage, and finally add some sauce right on top. And here is our version of the giant tonkatsu that you may have seen. Let's see how it tastes and if it's worth the hype. Well, it's fried pork with yummy sauce, so it's not bad. But we think there is too much pork and not enough crunchy outsides. That's the best part. The thinner version has a much better ratio and is easier to make. So unless you find very high quality pork, it's probably not worth it. But tell us what you think. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned to see what will we cook next.